What's going on, everybody? So today we are going over breakfast. It's one of the most commonly I'm gonna come a little closer. It's one of the most commonly missed meals of the day because I'm trying to look in the camera. Is this right? Yes. There you go. Trying to look in the camera. What are you doing? Langston's doing bubbles. He's gonna help me today. But this is something that can do really simple, interchange it, make it super easy for you, and also make a batch of them so you can grab and go for the next time you go. Okay, so I'm gonna bring some things out that you'll need. Can we not play with that while we're trying to cook? Can you play it over here? Here, how about you play with this one? This one. Not this one. Okay, we'll see how this goes. So, what we got here, super simple. I like to have this prime grillers. I like to have veggies, so this is a way that I can get my vegetables in every time. You got your Thomas muffins here. This one is 100 calories, multigrain. Obviously, if you can't have gluten or certain things, look for something that fits your lifestyle and that's something that you like. So if you don't like these, definitely pick something that you do like. If you want to make it more exciting, add a little bit more calories to your overall breakfast. You can use the Pillsbury Doughboy, the biscuits. Those are gonna really taste delicious. Okay, you're gonna need some eggs. I'm gonna grab a few. I like to mix it up and do a lot of egg whites, but I'm gonna be making eggs for the boys too, so we're gonna grab quite a few of them. Uh-oh. Ow, why are you throwing at me? Don't throw it at me. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. I'm grabbing 6. Okay. Can you hold on to that? Don't put water on that one. Can we move this over here so we don't burn it? Because we're going to use that. Okay. Do this. Okay, so other than that, you can also grab the cheese you like over here. I like to have sharp. You can also use these cool little cheddar cheese snacks. This makes it super easy. They're already wrapped. You can just put it right on the bun. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started putting the burgers into the top. Get them cooking. Okay. I put 2. I'm also gonna be putting 2 muffins in just so I can have those. They're already pretty easy to split, but I still like to use a knife because I'm always messing up when I do split it. So let's do it there. Whoop, whoop. Bam. Put those in. I'm just not good with splitting these, even though they say they're easy to split. I don't know about y'all, but whoa. Okay, put them in there. Bam. We're just gonna air fry it out. So these are pretty good. They're 8 grams of fat, which isn't too bad, but they also have 16 grams of protein. So this is another way you can, another source you can use to eating less fat, as well as getting a lot of protein. So gonna put this back. Excuse me for being a little tired today. I went ahead and my allergies are acting up. I don't know if any of y'all have a lot of bad allergies, but my allergies are extreme. My eyes, my throat, my ears, everything. My nose, it's just all over the place. I took some allergy medicine last night before I went to bed and woke up not feeling the greatest. Whenever I take allergy medicine, it doesn't make me feel very well. Here, move you over. There. Which one would you like? Cheez-Its? Spam? Oats? Cheetos? Okay. Sorry, I'm over here not meaning to leave you off. Trying to get some Cheetos get the boys situated at the same time. Oh, careful. Here you go. There you go. Langston, slow down. There. We're all good. All right, got that cooking. You can also make this interesting and find some pancake mix that you like that's low calorie and a lot of protein, and use little small pancakes as your buns, right? That's going to make it really easy for you. All right, so we're going to make some eggs for these boys as well as myself. So this is how I do this very easily. I only do one egg. I'm just going to do 2 pans. 2 pans easy for these two littles. Okay. All right, and to make yourself use a less fat, try some of this spray on instead of using butter in the pan or instead of using oil in the pan, because then you have a little bit less fat that you're consuming throughout the day. This is a great way to help you minimize that. So we're just going to make the boys something to eat. I do quite a few things at one time just to make it easier for myself. So just cook these eggs. Now a tip for this, if you like the eggs, but we do end up intaking too many fats while we're eating the egg yolk, but that's the best part, right? You can go ahead and still have one egg yolk and then just do a different by adding in only the egg whites. So from here, just go ahead and do the one egg yolk. I don't know if I can see. And then the second one, you're just going to go ahead and use, if you have like an egg yolk separator, go ahead and do that. I just go ahead and use the shell. So the egg yolk is here, bam, bam, and then I just put it off to the side for a little bit, and that goes with one, okay? So you're only having the one egg yolk, but you're having more protein with that. Everything should be done shortly. Let's see here, I'm gonna turn this up, get it done a lot faster. This one. So all we're doing is making a little breakfast. I'm gonna get a plate ready. Get those muffins toasted, and we get that cheese. This time you can use mozzarella. So here's a way that you can find different cheeses, if you love cheese, to make them work for you and your lifestyle. Find a cheese that has low fat or no fat at all. Obviously there's going to be a little bit, but very low fat, and that's usually like a mozzarella. So if you love mozzarella, less calories, less fat is going to be okay. It's going to help you feel a little bit better about the decision that you made. And we're not going to be using a ton. I'm going to go ahead and make it even easier for me and use these little cheese snacks. My boys love these things. Bam. Bam. These little things that are already done. Bam. Already here. I know. I like to use the word bam all the time. But these multi-grain, I put multi-wheat. Wow, I'm really tired. Multi-grain Thomas muffins, and these are very good, okay? Yes, they have some processing, but what does not have processing, right? So if you look at these are some things that you can add in on your daily. Obviously, if there's something that, like gluten or something that makes you not do very well, you go ahead and go for another brand that either has less processing. I find that this is very close in compared to the Dave's Killer muffins. Dave's Killer muffins are a little bit more expensive, but they have less things or less processing. So when I say processing, this area right here, where the ingredients are, it tells you what is in it and how many things are in it. So that helps. Yes, Langston. You want water? I'm just making the boys scrambled eggs right now. So this is almost done. Now mine, we can just see if I can flip it here. I may not be able to. Bam. Flipped it. Okay. Then you get to do cool stuff like that. Turn that down. Actually, I just let it cook the rest of the way off the right here. The boys' scrambled eggs are almost done. Now the boys need, when they're growing, kids like the yolk, so I wouldn't get them to be too picky about having the yolk. The fats that they consume help their brain development, and that's still kids. And with us as adults, we're already done developed. So in that case, it goes to different uses, but all for the matter of health, right? So let's go ahead, get these boys divided here. Bam, bam. So as a parent, I have learned to multitask, but even before I was a parent, I multitasked pretty well. Just a moment. All right, our bread is probably done by now. I'm gonna go ahead and put our eggs that we just finished off to the side. Look at how pretty that is. Look at that. Bam, bam. I know if you don't like eggs, maybe don't look at it, or use a substitute, something that maybe gives you the same texture or something that can help you feel like you had an egg. So I'm just gonna go ahead and crack the other one. Remember, one egg, full egg, and then one egg yolk is also gonna help you consume less fat but more protein. All right, so from here, bam. That's not gonna help. All right, that takes a little bit more work, but it all works. I'm gonna go ahead and get this bread out of here because I'm sure that's burning, and that's not really what I want it to burn. I usually forget about it. Now let's see here. Grab this. It's gonna be hot. That's what I like about air fryers or just an oven in general, that you have. Make it super easy just to cook multiple things at one time with less time. So if you have like an air fryer that you use that, continue to cook everything else for the remainder. I'm gonna go ahead and add these cheeses to it. So look at that. Super done, just chill. Remember, you can do all this all at the same time at nighttime so you can prepare for the next day. Make it easy and work for you so that the next day you find it exciting and you can eat it cold because it's already been melted and it tastes good to you. So what I do now is I kind of cut it. You can make it design, but sometimes I don't have one of those. So this is all that I do. And I just bring it in. Bam, bam. Bam. So the egg yolk is going to be that nice, beautiful little swoosh. And then you're going to get the liquid out of the yolk here. Oh, that one wasn't ready yet, but that's okay. Still flipped, but it broke a little bit. So if you like the perfect egg, you cook it the way you want it to. I've been experimenting quite a bit with trying to get a really good egg yolk and not use any oils or, bless you, My boys sneeze like me when I have allergies, so they just, really loud. I don't know if anybody does that, but my allergies kick and they are hard. So my sneezes are extremely intense. But other than that, been trying to make sure my allergies are under control. And some days I feel really good. Other days I'll go to the same place and then all of a sudden my eyes are just red, burning red, itchy eyes. My throat itches here, like all the way down on the outside and on the inside. It's dry on the throat. My ears are just extremely itchy. My nose is plugged. So I do a lot. I've been trying to get into getting my nose with saline solution just so it's moisturized. My sister-in-law turned me on to using the kids stuff. So this here helps me out quite a bit just to be able to keep it from getting so intense. The pressure gets my headaches quite a bit. Sometimes allergy medicine does not work. It may work for a little bit, maybe right away, but other than that, not. So we're almost done. We are almost done. I'm talking your ears off. I will stop doing that so much. We're going to go ahead and get this other egg. This one's pretty good. This is how you make nutrition work for you, right? You enjoy the things that you cook. You enjoy the things that you love. The sandwiches are already almost done. We're going to get the burgers here and we're going to let the egg melt the cheese on the bottom. As you can see here, where's my finger? There you go. The cheese is pretty thick. So at this point, it'll be nice and soft once the egg, and then everything gets on top. We'll pile it, and then we'll eat it. Eat it. That's the best thing about it. Nice and done. I got your eggs. So these just finished. I'm going to pull them out. I put them in the air fryer so they're a little crunchy, and they cook a lot faster. Damn. Okay. So I'll put like ketchup on there or something. It just depends on you. I sometimes will do it, but today I don't really feel like putting anything on it, and I just want to eat it. But look at that. It's a version of a McMuffin, right? Now, I do want to eat this, but I know I'm going to burn myself. But I've been talking to your ear off. It's only been 16 minutes, and you can do multiples of these or these two for the next 2 days. You can have breakfast, right? So you just put these, you can put them in the refrigerator, and then grab and go. They're already cooked, ready for you, and then you can go. Obviously, if you don't like the eggs at all, try something else in place of that. So you can always just have just the patties, cheese. You can put whatever sauce on there. Make sure when you do, look for some sauces that are less in sugar and more for taste. So if you like hot sauce, that's going to be very low in calories, but it's going to have a robust and an extreme amount of taste in there. So try these out the next time you are trying to get a meal prep. You don't have to make it hard, and I think that that's all we want to do is like, oh, I want to try this and I want to try this. Look for stuff that you already have. When you go grocery shopping, if you're not good with making a list, find some common things that you know that you like. Bread, always go for the whole wheat. Make sure that when you do go for those, that they're less processed. So anything with that is going to help you feel more full, right? You don't have to eat as many. You can divide the bigger breads in half, so then you're having just the one bread, but it feels like you're having two since it's a lot easier. It is really good, right? It is really good. So this is it. It's a veggie burger with one egg yolk, or one egg white, one egg yolk, and we have the cheese on the bottom and the muffin. That's it. Altogether, this is probably going to be about 500 calories or less. And it's going to be a bunch of protein, so at least you know you're going to have a good amount of carbohydrates. You're feeling good because you have veggie burgers rather than a regular sausage. Now, if you want sausage, find something that is less chicken, turkey, something that you still enjoy so that you look forward to eating your breakfast in the morning. So stop skipping out because you're missing out. Stop skipping out because you're missing out. Remember, feed your body for the day so that you feel focused, you feel good, and remember that once you start eating that breakfast, you're going to start jumping your metabolism, so you're going to be hungry to eat the next meal, and that's a good sign. Now you just want to make those nice, good choices for you and your energy level. If you feel that you're getting very tired with some of the foods that you're eating, it's probably because your foods are very high in fat and not enough in the other macronutrients. So hopefully this helps you with getting a good idea on things that are easy to make and they don't stress you out. I made breakfast for my boys, I made breakfast for myself, and that's it. All done. Now I'm going to eat it. Have a wonderful day, everybody. Thank you so much for joining in. I love you all. Have a great, beautiful, and amazing Wednesday, and I will see you all again later. Bye, everybody.